about the power. But this contest is about finesse. Who can outplay and outsmart the competition?
And let's take a look at Boston's starting lineup. Tatum and Horford, the duo at forward. Drew Holiday out there with Jaylen Brown. And it's Porzingis in at the 5 down low. Brown finds Holiday. Outside Tatum. Porzingis with a screen on Hachimura. Tatum passes to Holiday. Shot clock at 5. Takes a 3. The shot won't fall. Now Portland with it, and this is their first time matched up with the Celtics this year.
They'll be seeing plenty of each other this year. 4 total meetings between them.
First team foul.
O'Neal passes to Iguodala. O'Neal inside, working on Porzingis. O'Neal misses. Pass to Brown. A little over a minute gone here in the first quarter. Porzingis with a screen on Iguodala. And here's Brown for 3. And it's Portland with a rebound. Their last game, a win against the Clippers, looking to carry it into this one.
You have to respect their ability to stay consistent away from home, keeping their cool and making quality shots.
Well, awesome to see in that last game how the motion in their offense didn't stop because they were in some hostile territory.
And the Celtics in possession here. Following the bucket by the Blazers. Horford, a screen on Iguodala. Down low. And there's Horford on the assist by Brown.
Weight room paying off, absorb the contact, and finding a way to get it done there.
Here in the first quarter, with about 2 minutes gone by, Iguodala finds Lillard, screened by O'Neal. Here's the 3, and Damian Lillard gets a 3. Lillard's got 5.
Good anticipation there from Iguodala, who is a very good passer.
Kind of amazing that Lillard wasn't a big-time prospect out of high school, Brent.
Well, size had a lot to do with that, BA, and then Damian Lillard, it's hard to scout will. He certainly has loads of that. Not many guys have a feel for the game like Dame does.
And Brent, the Trailblazers seem to have taken a step back recently.
Well, it felt like they made the moves to get in position to be a contender out west, and they had a great start to the year. But then they really struggled. They had some injuries, and they couldn't maintain that focus, especially on the defensive end. So Portland continues to be a team in flux.
And he makes a first.
Starting in his rookie season, Jayson Tatum's been a prime-time player, someone you expect to dominate playoff games.
And so Tatum nails both of them. And just under 2.5 minutes elapsed here in the first. Iguodala, the pass to O'Neal. Back to Iguodala. Pass to Lillard. 5 on the clock. Here's Hachimura, pounded by Tatum. Here's O'Neal. Horford pulls it in. Boston trailing. Outside, Brown. Horford, a screen on Iguodala. Brown with it, picked up by Iguodala from 7 feet away. Oh, plenty of contact on that shot. Officials call the foul, and he'll take 2 free throws now.
And no stranger to physical play. JB busting it up in there without fear.
Jaylen Brown, 2 shots.
That one's off.
What makes Brown special is his blend of smarts and effort level. Not just an intelligent player, he also gives you a phenomenal amount of energy out there.
And he sinks the second. Well, Brent, for a lot of fans, this is the best time of year. Any team can find reasons to be optimistic.
And I love looking on the bright side early on. The young players have room to grow, and every fault seems to be fixable.
Now here's Iguodala. 9 points for him in his last game.
Clean look from mid-range. Coach will probably want to run that play again.
Brown with it. Now Aldridge defending. Iguodala against Brown. Soft touch off the glass.
When Brown gets the ball this close in, he knows he can finish. Just a matter of execution.
So for the Blazers, Scotty Barnes comes in for Aldridge, and Caldwell Pope is subbed in for Iguodala. And we're just over 3.5 minutes into this first quarter. And here's Lillard from beyond the arc. And it won't go. His first miss. He's 2 of 3 now. And so Brown will bring it up for the Celtics. Lets a floater go. Out to Bridges. Pass to Brown. Porzingis with a screen on Caldwell Pope. Brown, no good. Portland has gone 1 of 2 from three-point land so far. Lillard passes to Caldwell Pope. Lillard looking around. On the wing, Caldwell Pope. He's guarded by Bridges. To win the drought. Rebound Boston. They come into this one having outplayed the Grizzlies last time.
And I think they were prepared to face pressure D, but that never materialized, so they took advantage.
It took just a little bit of time, but once they figured out the D on that night, man, their offense was rolling. 2 teammates connecting right there, slick feed.
For Portland, they've gone only 2 of 6 from the field. They need something good to happen here.
Yeah, they've gone way too long without a score.
Right wing. Outside, Caldwell Pope. 4 on the clock. Trailblazers got to hurry. Got to get up a shot. Again, the miss by the Trailblazers.
Well, if he's going to keep shooting, they've got to run some plays for him. Screens, pick and rolls, anything they can do to get him started.
Brown passes to Jefferson. Ooh, excellent D there from Barnes. Portland trailing here. Pass to Lillard. Barnes with a screen on Holiday. On target from range. Lillard's got 8. For Boston, they've gone just 3 for 7 here at the start. Holiday surveying the floor. Here's Jefferson. Ooh, poked away. And there's the slam dunk to finish it off.
Yeah, undersized guys with athleticism do these kind of things, playing above the rim. Love to see him get up like that.
Timeout called. Portland.
Failing to find a rhythm offensively. Something that needs to change and change soon.
Yeah, they're like a 4-day-old soda right now, just flat. They're missing shots left and right and just not playing their best.
Blazers step team. Can I join you next time? No.
On defense, the Celtics. 3-point lead. Back to Caldwell Pope. And he'll draw the foul. He'll head to the line for 2. Kristaps Porzingis picks one up. Well, Brent, everyone has a 3-point shot now, but Caldwell Pope is a true sharpshooter.
This guy can really get the job done from the 3-point line, and coaches appreciate the stability that he brings to them on the defensive end. What a great plug-and-play 2-guard in the NBA.
2 shots.
First free throw is good.
You know, in the days of load management, we typically stay away from the talk of durability, but Caldwell Pope rarely misses games, stays in great shape, always feels like he's good to go.
And he can't hit the second.
So far, rebounding has been a focal point for them.
Well, Brent, Kristaps Porzingis, he's a big man who can do a whole lot.
Knocks down the 3-ball, can defend inside, and causes some problems with his length. Makes smart passes because he knows the league and he knows the tendencies. This guy is very skilled and is getting better.
Lillard passes to Caldwell Pope. Barnes with it. And it's all tied up. Boston has gone 0 for 2 from outside. Pass to Brown. Porzingis with a screen on Caldwell Pope. And there is the whistle. That goes on Damian Lillard. That's his first foul.
And there's just one foul now away from the penalty.
And what a phenomenal replay of that impressive rejection.
Oh, terrific defensive intensity right there. Getting stops like that is crucial for them right now.
Porzingis passes to Jefferson. Holiday against Lillard from 8 feet away, and he gets it to go. And the Celtics lead by 2.
Well, nice work from Drew Holiday to get close, but it was his length that allowed him to get that shot over the D.
Outside Barnes. Pass to Lillard. Porzingis grabs the board.
I saw a green light there. The D's not going to get away with that kind of lapse all that often here tonight.
Bridges passes to Brown. Outside Holiday. 5 to shoot. Here's Jefferson. He's guarded by Barnes. Jefferson can't hit. Portland has gone 2 for 4 from range to start things off. Goes up and lays it in. Nice and easy. Lillard's got 10.
You know, Lillard's one of the smaller point guards in the league, but amongst traffic, he's willing to go in and challenge, and tough one there as he gets creative.
And Boston calls time here. For the Trailblazers, Şengün checked in for O'Neal. Aldridge comes in for Barnes. And Iguodala subbed in for Lillard. So Boston going with almost an entire new group here. Horford, he's checked in for Kristaps Porzingis. Tatum comes in for Bridges. Richardson's checked in for Brown. And Pritchard is subbed in for Holiday. Again, the miss by the Celtics. Well, Portland's shooting just 38% so far in this one. Inside, Iguodala. Well-timed pass, and he goes straight to the bucket for the layup.
Now, with KCP's improved scoring, defenders are taking note of him and leaving his teammates wide open.
Horford outside, back to Tatum. From behind the arc. Aldridge pulls down the board. Aldridge has got his 4th rebound in this one. Oh, they get a hand on it. Tatum with a steal. Here's Jefferson. It goes. He's made 3 shots in 6 attempts.
And that was just moving the ball quickly. And he's rewarded at the end with a high percentage look.
Yeah, the defense trying to do their best to slow him down, but when he gets room like that, you got to look out.
Now here's Aldridge. He had 25 points in the win against the Clippers. And again, it's the Trailblazers from deep.
Well, the defense surprised that he's even out there. They're going to let him have that. He's not a great three-point shooter. Got to let him have something.
Pass to Tatum. Launches a 3. Pure from 3-point range. 5 points in the game.
Oh, you gotta love the back and forth, showing real confidence at the arc.
Yeah, both teams finding ways to the three-point line and trying to take advantage from distance.
Now here's Iguodala. Now Şengün. Iguodala left side. Outside, Caldwell Pope. The shot. Got it off in time to beat the shot clock, but it's no good. For Boston, they've got 7 of 15 to find the net. On the wing, Tatum. And there's the screen. Pass to Pritchard. Fires from deep. And again, Boston with the triple.
Easy look when the defender isn't fighting over the screen.
And the coach over there just asking for one simple thing, and that's some effort. Got burned on that one.
Now here's Iguodala. It's Şengün, high post. Ivy's checked in for Caldwell Pope. Favors checked in for Boston.
Substitution on the court.
A minute 29 left in the first. Ivy outside. Just 4 to shoot. And it's good. 2 points.
Ivy has a skill set where he can become one of the better guards around the hoop.
Tatum passes to Pritchard. And here's Horford for 3. And it's Portland with a rebound.
Well, even though he misses that one, the defense has got to talk about that. That's a bad miscue, and you can't give up looks like that all game long.
He slams it home and gets some extra camera time chilling on the rim.
Yeah, he did spend a little time up there, didn't he? Here's Richardson following the bucket by the Blazers. Tatum inside. Basket's good. Tatum's got 7 points.
With how well Tatum moves, sometimes you forget he's 6'8", but he's got great size, putting it to use down low.
Now here's Ivy. Pass to Şengün. 23 seconds left in the first. Banked it in off the glass. And the Trailblazers lead by 1. These teams just feeling each other out.
Yeah, I love the spirit out there. Already 6 lead exchanges.
Here's Pritchard. Tatum inside. Well, a good close contest so far as we finish the first quarter. It's the Trailblazers. They lead by 1. And quarter number 2 will get underway just after this short break. And we hope you're enjoying the game. Both teams tonight keeping things pretty even on the scoreboard so far. And a moment to check out the scoring breakdown for Portland.
Well, in today's NBA, the three-point shot is so valuable. They realize this, and that's why they're continuing to drain as many as they can.
Well, I want to add also the damage that has been done on the inside. It's a lot of rubble in there, but they're continuing to go right at the defense.
Alec Burks is out there with Jaden Ivey. Then there's LaMarcus Aldridge. Then there's Alperen Şengün. And it's Hachimura in at the small forward position. That's the group on the floor for Portland. Here's Hauser. Pass to Horford. 4-3. And he can't connect. He's 1 for 3 in this game. Portland has gone 3 of 5 from the perimeter in this game. And it's Hachimura on the drive. Burks for 3. And again, it's Portland with a 3.
Well, Hachimura not known as a playmaker, but unselfish play. That is part of his game.
A moment to hear from Allie LaForce.
The Celtics are battle-tested, and asked what comes from that experience, Jaylen Brown said, quote, poise. Being able to see and read the game. Our offense has been able to take leaps by understanding the game and what they want to take away and just letting the game decide. BA?
Yeah, that's been the key. Thanks, Allie. Now here's Hachimura. In his last outing, 8 points for him. Throughout his career, Alec Burks has been a reliable scorer off the bench, Brent.
Yeah, has proven himself, BA, as a bench guy that around the league front offices has identified as a guy that can come in and impact you immediately on the offensive end of the floor. This is a veteran presence in the locker room that a lot of teams are looking for.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
The first one falls. Well, Brent, if you could pick one current player to coach your team, who would it be?
BA, it's a really, really difficult question, but given the success of this player, what he's done on the floor and what he continues to show himself to be off the floor, I got to pick Steph Curry. And the inspiration that he has just provided, not only the Bay Area, the Golden State Warriors, but revolutionizing the game and the way it's played. He has given everybody the thought of the possibility of that kind of perfection as a shooter. And that's something that I've always taken a lot of pride in as a player. Steph's my guy.
Here's Pritchard. Pass to Hauser. And here's Tatum, defended by Burks. Tries it from the top of the key. Again, the miss by the Celtics.
He just can't find a consistent way to score, and this team could certainly use it.
2 minutes now played in the second quarter. That one goes in. And the Trailblazers lead by 7.
You got to appreciate the consistency. Night in and night out, he brings it.
Horford outside. Here's Favors. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line.
I mean, Favors is a quick, athletic big man. He can get to the line, but he continues to work on his ability to convert while there.
Taking 2 shots.
First one falls for him. And so he hits both. Iguodala with the ball. Pass to Aldridge. Hachimura outside. Şengün with it. Oh, Favors for the block.
Denied by Favors. Normally a guy in the top 20 range of the league in spots.
Tatum looking it over. To the left wing. Here's Jefferson, defended by Şengün. Parked it down low that time. Got hit with the 3-second call. A moment now to see how the schedule is looking for the Portland Trailblazers. On Friday, they'll be matching up with Victor Oladipo and the Toronto Raptors. Then on Saturday, they head out on the road to face the Cavaliers in Cleveland.
What a great opportunity for this team to take a step forward. They have some tough road games coming up, and that kind of stretch can bring a team together. Winning some of these games would be huge for their overall confidence.
Porzingis is checked in for Boston. Hauser comes in for Richardson. Iguodala finds Aldridge. Deflected! Here's Pritchard. Iguodala defending. Pass to Jefferson. Here's Pritchard. Sends it home from three-point land. Pritchard's got 6.
This is what he does. Find space on the perimeter and then sink the 3.
Now Burks. He's in his comfort zone. 2 for 2 to start this one.
They're punishing those late defensive rotations, getting good looks inside throughout the half.
Here's Hauser. Here's Jefferson. Over Aldridge. Jefferson, good. Give him 8.
Assist goes to Sam Hauser.
Portland has gone 4 of 6 from three-point range thus far. Iguodala outside. Got a piece of it. 6 to shoot. Here's Pritchard. From outside, off the mark.
Given his range, you'd expect him to capitalize on that opening.
Not watching the line there. That'll be a backcourt violation. All right, let's take a second to view the 2K leaderboard and look at last season's top scoring squads. The Celtics second.
And last year, I liked watching this team operate on the offensive end. The ball movement, the patience, the confidence. You love seeing all that come together.
And the Celtics in possession here. 4-point game. Holiday against Lillard. Pass to Brown. And the call is going to be, yes, an illegal screen.
You can get away with one once in a while, but it looked like he wasn't completely set on that pick.
Yeah, a quick little lean like that is going to get the ref's attention. Foul call.
Now here's Caldwell Pope. Lillard outside. Screen by O'Neal. Lillard passes to Caldwell Pope. Right side Barnes. And they call an illegal screen here.
This is one where the second foul is probably going to cost you some minutes in this game.
The Celtics have gotten just 2 of 6 field goals to go in the second. Pass to Brown. To the middle. The teardrop. Jefferson, good. Jefferson's got 10 points.
Always fun to look at. Not tremendously efficient, but the floater, boy, those sure are pretty.
Lillard outside. Screen by O'Neal. Lillard on the drive. And a nice finish on the layup. He's got 12.
With the ball on the string, Lillard using that signature burst.
Now Brown. He had 31 in the win against Memphis.
And piling up the points at the line. He was in attack mode all night.
Here's Jefferson. The shot comes out. Ooh, excellent D there from Barnes. Caldwell Pope to pass to Lillard. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Stolen by Bridges. To the inside. That's good from Holiday on the assist by Bridges. Holiday's gotten his second bucket.
Well, you're kind of asking for it. Drew Holiday gets in that close. He's probably scoring.
Here's O'Neal. Again, the Trailblazers good for 2. Boston with the ball. Trailing by 4. Brown looking around. Poke loose. Outside Holiday. Knocks down the long J.
That's confident shooting there from Drew Holiday. Got his coaches and teammates saying, yes, take that one.
Lillard against Holiday. Launches it from deep. The shot by Lillard, no good. And here's Bridges. He'll bring it up for Boston. Outside, Brown. And there is the whistle. That goes on Damian Lillard. That's his 3rd foul of the game.
Yeah, looking up at the scoreboard, guys, that's his 3rd foul, and his coach has to consider now sitting him down.
Number 16, Tumani Kamara.
And here's Porzingis. He's coming off a 10-point game against Memphis.
And his defense really set the tone. Seemed like he impacted almost every shot that came his way, blocking many.
Here's Kamara. To the paint. Here's O'Neal. And it's going to be a 3-second call. Aldridge is checked in for Portland. Iguodala comes in for Caldwell Pope.
The floor for your Trailblazers, LaMarcus Aldridge.
Boston has gone 2 of 6 from distance here in the second quarter. Iguodala against Brown. Outside Porzingis. Boston no good that time either. The Trailblazers have gotten 6 of 10 shots to drop in the second. Nice work. Bridges against Iguodala. Lillard outside. Screen by O'Neal. Shot from the mid-range. Lillard with the bucket. Lillard's got 14 points.
It's been a dominant night for him, staying productive throughout.
And Boston calls time here. And now that they have some time to get a little bit of rest, it's time for these players to regroup while hydrating themselves with some Gatorade, looking to gain a boost of energy as they continue to play in this game.
And staying hydrated is the only surefire way to do it. An athlete's body doesn't have the same power and stamina without proper hydration. These guys will be sure to use this timeout wisely.
Al Horford's checked in for Boston. Jayson Tatum comes in for Bridges. Now here's Tatum. He had 28 points in the win against Memphis. Shot clock at 6. Shoots from the block. Oh, and it's Tatum finishing it off inside.
The defense has to try to limit Tatum's impact on the low block. I mean, he's a dangerous player there on the inside.
Aldridge with a screen on Holiday. Here's Lillard. Here's O'Neal. And the shot counts. He's fouled, and it's a chance for a three-point play.
Defensive foul. Al Horford. First personal foul. Second team foul. At the line for your Trailblazers, Jermaine O'Neal.
Boston trailing. Holiday with the ball. He's got 7. There's Tatum with the 3. And Tatum buries it from long distance.
How about Drew Holiday? Unselfish, team-first player. Love that from the guard position.
Lillard against Holiday. Pass to Iguodala. Back to Lillard. Clock at 6. And Porzingis with the block.
Well, Porzingis, the height, the reach, just overpowering.
Outside Tatum. Brown with it. Lets the 3 fly. And the Celtics another 3.
This defense is getting spaced out. 3 of the last 5 buckets have come from way beyond the arc.
Man, you watch Drew Holiday, Brent. This guy is so tough, physically and mentally.
NBA, there's a lot of guys in the league that we say are underrated, but the secret is out on Drew Holiday, especially after the way he played in the NBA Finals. This guy is the best defensive perimeter player on the floor, unselfish, and what a great backcourt partner.
Kept alive, controls the rebound and the putback.
And force-feeding the ball inside. I mean, no reason to go away from what's working.
For Boston, they've gone 8 of 15 in the second. Outside Tatum, the 3 ball. Portland grabs the miss.
And I'm surprised that didn't go down. I mean, I'm sure he is too.
Screen by O'Neal. Pass to Aldridge. Here's O'Neal, hounded by Tatum. O'Neal misses. And it's Tatum with the ball for the Boston Celtics. Brown with it, picked up by Iguodala. Outside, Brown. Porzingis with a screen on Aldridge. Drive by Brown. Look at Brown, getting it done inside.
Yeah, that first quarter was a bit shaky. Good to see a player who doesn't let a slow start get to him.
Timeout called, Portland.
Let's give Coach credit. He's trying to find a way to squeeze the most out of every possession.
Got to feel good as a coach if you make all those adjustments. Pull the right strings. That's what they love to do.
Our 2K leaderboard, focusing on last year's three-point shooting leaders. Al Horford is second.
He shot with nearly unmatched confidence from the arc last year, and the numbers and his position on this list clearly reflect that.
O'Neal passes to Iguodala. And Lillard puts up a deep 3. Again, the miss by the Trailblazers.
Well, after getting off to a great start, hitting those first 2 shots, he's definitely regressed a little bit in this quarter.
Now here's Holiday. He has 7. And here's Brown for 3. And the shot is good on the assist by Holiday. And it's a 5-point Boston lead.
You like how their perimeter game is building out. They're feeling it right now.
Screen by O'Neal. Pass to Aldridge. To the inside. Shoots. Making his mark again. He's shooting 4 for 9 in this one.
Now they're playing working to perfection there if that was their plan. And if it wasn't, maybe that should be their plan.
Here's Tatum. And it's rejected.
One reason this game is so tight is because both teams are hitting the boards with reckless abandon.
Here's Lillard. A deep 3. Oh, Lillard with a deep 3.
And showing why he's so respected around the league. Lillard lighting it up.
It's all tied up in Portland. And we'll be right back after halftime to get the third quarter underway.
50.